Let's go do some brush cutting.
Hey guys, welcome to the ranch. You're doing a voiceover. This is one of the first videos I've done with the X5 360 camera. Brand new camera, super excited to have it. Got it for work, but I got to play with it. So great way to learn how to use it is right there. I forgot that damn ignition switch. You got to have the ignition switch turned on to get the thing firing. Otherwise you just pull and nothing happens. I think with the 4 as well. Yeah, so I'm figuring out this camera and I used it for my little run with the 185S. But I found a new way of actually moving the camera around while I'm doing the final sequence here. So we're trying it for the first time in this video, and bear with me, I'm still a noob learning how to do this stuff, but I think this is a really cool video. The footage turned out really well. It's a lot more smooth than the 185S, and we're going to keep improving from here. So I haven't seen a lot of other channels integrate this stuff yet. I'm pretty happy to be on the cutting edge of it, so stay tuned. It's gonna be a lot of fun, and let's go run amok with this mower. It's not a very successful ride, but there's some pretty cool footage, and you'll see what happened, what went so wrong towards the end of the video. Thanks guys. Okay, so it's running pretty rough right here. A couple things going on. I've got it set really low. I did set the cut height incredibly low off the start, and it's smoking. See, this was a thick patch of grass. I'm wondering if something got stuck in there or bound up. I don't know. I honestly don't know. A lot of this is my first time cutting these things. I have done swaths through here, even through my previous 44 trail mower, but this could easily be the first time I've ever cut that patch of grass. I could have picked something up, but for some reason it was smoking the belt. I didn't blow a belt, but here I'm kind of confused of what's going on. So safe thing is always disengage the blades, give her a quick check, crank up the deck a little bit, and then we move forward. But I still have a little bit, at this point I'm not sure if I'm a little bit too full or not, but at any rate, we're going again and we're moving along. So there we go, running pretty well. Hit a high spot and dust it out, but now we're going again. Okay, so we're bogging down again. I'm trying to be careful. This is like one of my first times running this thing, and just trying to be cautious. Now, the owner did replace the carb because it was sitting. I'm not sure if he replaced it with a piece of crap carb or what he did, but I do notice that it doesn't rev out fully. Like the throttle maxes out at about 3/4 throttle. So maybe there's still room to improve this thing. I did notice that by the end of this run, it was getting better. I've actually, since doing this video, I took it out once more. I encounter a problem pretty soon that stops the video, more or less. I've since recovered from that, taken it out again. It's running even better. I maybe some fresh gas and it's running through, and some seafoam that I threw in there might be improving things a little bit, but this currently it's bogging pretty low. I also, again, I was running the deck pretty low, so I've raised the deck up since, and that seems to be happening, or helping. My last run was a lot more successful. boof, right there. You saw that cloud of smoke? That was where disaster struck. That ended the evening. It ended the cutting for the evening. So you can see, I quickly kill the blades because I'm like, all right, smoking. So I hit something's going wrong. So you stop those as fast as possible, because if you stop that, then you're not going to be putting, wear and tear on your belts. Again, I'm glad I didn't smoke my belt the last time. I must do a heavier duty belt or something on these, or it's a more robust system, because I feel like on my trail mower I would have cooked the belt at that point. I guess with the way the blades work, there's a little less torque being applied to the belt. Anyways, I don't realize it here. I'll pause again shortly and I'll go and check it out. I don't catch what actually the problem was. The grass is pretty tall. I understand why I missed it, but I tried driving forward some more and just nothing's happened. Nothing's shaking loose. You can see it right now. You can see that there's something dragging behind the mower deck. And yeah, I'll leave it until we get back to the shop here in a minute. I'll cruise back pretty quick. Again, I tried re-engaging the blades. It smokes the belt, so don't do that for very long. Try and think, maybe there's a rock jammed under there, there's a log jammed under there. I've had those things happen before, but nope, it's something else, and I just don't see it because I don't go really around the back of the mower. The mower was working really well, and like I said, this was kind of the main voyage. I did a better run after this a few days later, and it went much better. So I didn't film it. Kind of sad I didn't after the fact. I would have liked to continue this video with some successful footage, but that's what the rest of the summer is for. This here is me playing with the X5. I actually really like how this 360 camera works. I can go in, I have to re-watch the entire video after the fact, but I can move the camera around and cycle the views, and it's pretty cool. So this is me being pretty noob with the camera, so please stick around and, well, we'll learn it out. The camera just came out, and I haven't seen any other channels incorporate video from like this before, so I think it'll be a fun thing for the channel. I'm going to be riding a lot of the ATVs, doing a lot of mowing. I'm going to get the brush cutter hooked back up to the front of this thing, go down the bottom 60, and do some more cutting with it. So it should be pretty slick. Do some really cool footage that I can get. I am impressed by how much it does seem to capture the natural topography of the land, whereas normal camera doesn't capture all the hills. This one seems to capture elevation a little bit better, so it's kind of a cool fact. Anyways, rolling in here, I'll show you what the problem was, and that'll be that.
Ah, frickin' hell. We caught some bloody barbed wire / fence. That's what happened. Here I was thinking, what the heck happened? This thing was running great. That's why the belt, I thought I was worried about broke the belt first of all. But then like it started running again. But then it started running again, but it wasn't cutting stuff. So we picked up some fence. This is what you face on a 100-year-old ranch. This ranch dates back to 1890, which for Saskatchewan is pretty darn cool. But yeah, guess I got that to deal with now, so. But it was running awesome up to that point. We will fix her up, get her running again in the next one. In the next video featuring the Swisher 44 rough cut. All right, guys, the ranch life is the life. That's my second video of the night. I'm done, I'm tired. I have a heavy work week coming up ahead. So I'll catch you guys later.